Everybody, and welcome back to Tenza Motorsports. As you can tell, we are not in our usual garage. We'll get all of that explained, talked about here in just a moment. We do have a giveaway announcement, so let's get into that. Huge thanks to Super Clean. We are doing another one of their giveaways. This has been absolutely fantastic cleaner. I've been able to use it in basically every single scenario that has come across us working on cars, the garage, houses, interiors of cars, all the way down to scrubbing the grill out in the backyard. Absolutely fantastic stuff. All you have to do to be part of this giveaway is be following us on Instagram, Tenza_Motorsports, and be in the lower 48 United States. It's all you've got to be doing. We've done giveaways from Super Clean before. It's been very successful. We'll continue to do them. Again, just be following us on Instagram. Big thanks to Super Clean. All this information will be down in the description below. Thanks for being part of the giveaway, and now back to the video. So this is actually my wife and I's new house. So we are in the garage. We did purchase a house, even though the economy and the interest rates are all crazy. We found a house that was in a good enough location, good enough price, with a decent enough interest rate that I think will be okay for a little bit. Hopefully they come down, we'll refinance, all that fun stuff. But as you can see here, the garage is not small. The cars are end to end. I'm not sure if you can see the white one up here, but the cars are actually end to end. And there'll be a little modification we'll be making to the rafters, and we should be able to double set the cars in here. I'll have about not quite double the space that I used to, and I will no longer be renting from my parents. We decided to start looking for a house, and where houses with shops or a shop house are basically ridiculous expensive right now, we decided to get this one. This has a 9.5 foot ceiling in it. It's got some nice big tall garage doors, plenty of storage. There's a big cabinet here. There's a whole bunch of, I think they were from the old kitchen or something, but we'll give a quick tour around our new workspace. Obviously, there is a lot of work to do. We're going to be replacing a bunch of the sheetrock and painting and doing the floor and all that fun stuff. Just got a new toolbox here. I'll be doing a custom tool bench, and we'll be documenting basically all of this. So for the next little bit, the channel is going to be a little bit of garage and tool upgrades and reviews alongside some car content. So hopefully all of you enjoy that. So when you see those videos that are a little bit off topic and you're kind of like, yeah, I'm not really interested, just give it a watch. Put it on mute, give it a watch, leave a like, because it helps out the channel a ton. So let's go give a quick tour of the garage and talk about some of the upgrades that these cars are getting very soon. We're really excited about it, so let's get that started. So we're gonna start the tour here by having my back to the door that leads inside. So right here on your left, as soon as you walk out of the door, we'll have our workbench and all of my tools. As you can see here, I'm in complete disarray. As many of you know, I do auto body for my main daytime job, and I did take a toolbox over there because I was planning on buying another one from Harbor Freight, like this US General. And then right in the middle of that whole process, they stopped making that toolbox. So I had all my tools here in these buckets, and I decided to get this one, just got that one tonight. So we'll go over that here in just a second. But as you can see here, there's plenty of room for the wife's car to be in here. Lots of storage space up above here. I think this is just tall enough for my pickup truck if I ever had to bring this inside, but it wouldn't be, it'd be pretty tight if you wanted to park it in this side, but it will definitely fit in the other side. So as you can see here, lots of storage space in the garage. This one will be basically my wife's side of the garage, and I'll be parking back behind here outside. Some pretty sick concrete stone lions there. Previous owner left those behind. So moving over here to the other side of the garage, got my wife's car, got my race car. It's really nice because there's a garage door out the back of the garage as well. So if you ever needed to move a car out into the back, I am able to do that fairly easily. Now, you're probably wondering, how the heck is the lift gonna fit in here? It is gonna be pretty tight, but I think the best case scenario, the only way to really tackle this would be to take these off the wall, strip the walls. So there's a little workbench over there, that little shelf. All this is gonna be taken off the wall. I'm gonna be redoing a bunch of the conduit, I think I haven't decided quite just yet, because it is a lot of work to get some of this redone, but there's a lot of work to do just in general. So we're gonna strip everything off the walls. The lift will probably sit over here, and I'll have a post there. That'll be the only one that I have to really like work around. That one will be up against the wall. There'll be one up against the wall over here. And then there'll be one about where I'm standing right here. In order to double stack the cars, I need to have 9 feet 8 inches to the ceiling. And I think we're like 9'6" or something like that. So we're a couple inches off. What we're probably gonna do is this assist bar that sits across here, the spring-loaded one. I'm probably gonna be removing that. I'm a strong, healthy young man, and lifting that garage door by myself probably isn't gonna be a big deal without an assist. So that bar is probably gonna have to be removed, so I'll have to redo some of the hooks on that garage, on the garage door rail guides. And the rafters, I've got a couple uncles and a cousin that are really good at engineering and load design, and we should be able to go up. I would like to go up about a foot, and it needs to be big enough that I can get the wing and the top of the car. A lot of work to get that done. For right now, you're gonna see the cars on the ground a lot. I don't have anything major going on that I would like absolutely have to have the lift. If we do suspension or brakes or something like that, I can absolutely do that on the ground. In fact, sometimes it's actually easier on the ground. There's gonna be some more interior stuff being done on my wife's car fairly soon. The seats, the steering wheel, the back delete plate, that can all be done here on the ground. My car, I've been wanting to do a diffuser for a long time, and I keep talking about it, but it is gonna be a really big project, and I've just not had the time. Now let's talk about the toolbox here for just a second, because that is something that I spent all day today trying to figure out what the heck to do. Previously, I had a standard toolbox that was the bottom and then the top, and I believe it was a 27-inch wide, and I believe they're close to like 20 inches deep or whatever. Just kind of the standard size toolbox, kind of like that blue one there, just tall version of it. What we've decided is, because this is essentially the same storage space as one that's upright, you just have to, you'll be bending over to get the tools. Again, I'm a strong, healthy young man, so I'm hoping that that's not a big deal to have the tools down low, and I'll actually have this built into the bench that's gonna be over here. So from here to here, I have 8 feet to work with. This little concrete piece right here, I can actually have my bench hang over. So I'll have the legs to it sit there, and my bench top will come to the edge of this. I'll probably put a little round on it so I don't nick myself as I walk past it. So what we'll be doing is I'll be removing this top, and I will be adding some 2x12s by 8s, and I will go all the way across using that as part of the workbench. And so that'll stop about right here. Then I will have another shelf, and then the legs, and then the top of the workbench. So the other thing that's cool about this little workbench toolbox is that it's got this integrated power strip. Now that's not anything super crazy. You can buy those, and it's got the USB at the bottom. You can buy those and just bolt it to the side, but I don't know, I thought it was really cool that it had that. So underneath this is actually metal. So this is just a metal box, just like you would find most toolboxes, and it's just got a nice piece of wood on it. And like I said, we'll be taking that off, and then we'll just be adding planks that goes off the side, it's gonna be about 4 feet off this way. We'll add some legs. The other thing that's nice about it is, because the wheels that turn are on this side, if you need to move the entire bench, you could pick up on this far end, and if you just pick it up just a little bit, make sure the wheels are unlocked, you should be able to slide the workbench around. That'll be super uncommon, because I can't see myself moving the bench a bunch. If I need to move anything, I've got that toolbox over there, which is kind of like my satellite box. I'll be able to move around the garage. As you can see here, I do have the control panel to the rest of the electricity in the house, and it does sit right there. So if I do need to get back behind there, that green box, whatever the heck that thing is, if I do need to get back behind there or into the wall or anything like that, I don't have my toolbox in the way to the point where I can't get to it. That little blue one will probably end up sitting over here somewhere. It'll be kind of out of the way, and if I need to get to it, it won't be that difficult. But the majority of my tools will be in here. This is a Husky. It's got the soft close drawers on it, which I think are way cool. One thing that drives me absolutely nuts about some of these toolboxes, by the time you pull on it like this and it releases, it kind of goes thunk, and then all your tools move around. This is really nice because it actually, the opening on this really is pretty soft, as you can see there. And there's a little bit of it, but not enough that when I go to pull it open, all my screwdrivers are gonna fly everywhere. And then obviously the soft close, you can just slam it as hard as you want, and it shuts really slowly. So yeah, everything is coming together really nicely. We are very happy with it. One thing before we go, Super Clean. We're doing the giveaway. If you haven't tried Super Clean, you absolutely need to. We cleaned a whole bunch of the inside of the house, and that stuff was absolutely fantastic. I'll show some B-roll footage here, some pictures of some things that we cleaned. Great stuff. It's so strong that if you don't have gloves on, it can actually hurt your skin. So if you're using it in its concentrated form, be really careful, but my goodness, it is such good stuff. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. All of this right here is gonna be paid for by the channel. So all the sheetrock, all the painting the floor, all that stuff will be paid for by the channel. So we really appreciate all your support, and it means a lot to me that so many of you have subscribed, and so many of you watch and like and share. It means the world to me. I want to continue to do these cars. It's my absolute passion. I love the E46 chassis. I love BMW. I do want to expand to some other things. So you've seen the Porsche on the channel. I do have some other ideas and content that will be coming out in the future. So please stay tuned. Support the channel as much as you can. Leave a like. Thanks again, everybody, so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next video. Bam!